You are looking live at Senior Night here at Holland Field. The North Farmington Raiders have got themselves quite a game tonight. And I'm telling you what, guys, what's going on with me here in the booth, and I'm going to need a little help. I think I'm getting a delay of a second or so, and I can't operate like that, and I don't know how to turn it down. At any rate, we're here at Holland Field. It's a battle of two pretty good football clubs. The Maples have won 6 in a row, and the Falcons, come on, Rich. The Raiders, seriously, kids, I can't talk like this. I don't know quite what to do. I could take the headphones off, but the microphone's attached to the headphone. At any rate, the Raiders started the season 0-2. Lost a fourth quarter lead at Stevenson, fell 27-22. Lost at Ferndale, a one-score game there, 20-12. They dropped that one. So they went into the game at Farmington in week 3, 0-2. A bit of a surprise, beat the Falcons. Farmington shorthanded with the loss of their quarterback, of course. It's ruined their season, but they're fighting. They're still over 500, the Falcons. At any rate, North Farmington beat them 20-7. Next week, killed Bloomfield Hills 49-14, beat Troy Athens 14-7. Last week eked out a win, 19-18 over Oak Park. Tonight, Seaholm 6-0 comes to town. Remember, we saw Seaholm right here on TV 10 a couple of weeks ago when they were at Falcon Field. And they came away with a victory in that one, 14-6. The Raiders have elected to receive this opening kickoff of the evening. And we are underway at Holland Field on Senior Night. Raiders get a nice return here. Lawrence Woodley all the way out beyond the 40-yard line. Well, almost to the 50. They'll mark that ball at the 48. So the Raiders take over right there at the 48-yard line to start the evening's activities. We are, of course, only partially paying attention to the game tonight. I hate to admit that, but it's game for the American League Division Series, and the Tigers are in an elimination game, and they're not the ones facing elimination. They're taking on Cleveland. It's a 1-1 game. It's the top of the third inning at Comerica Park, and here's an excellent first offensive play for North Farmington down to the 45-yard line. Trey Thomas, and he'll pick up that first down for North Farmington. So John Hurstein's got his Raiders moving in the right direction. After that 0-2 start, they've reeled off the 4 straight wins. Now they get a chance for a real signature win against an undefeated Seaholm team. 1st and 10 Raiders. They scrimmage from the 35-yard line. Quarterback keeper will pick up a couple of yards there as Terrence James calls his own number.
Tackled by a host of Seaholm players. Brings up 2nd and 10.
And he's brought down by a gaggle, a group, a
2
lot
on the play, brings up 2nd and 8
of
for North
Maples.
Farmington.
Give him a gain of 2 on that carry. 2nd down, 8 to go. Down at the ballpark, meanwhile, Cleveland's got 2 on, 2 outs in the top of the third. 1-1 tie. Tigers hit into an inning-ending double play when they got a run out of a bases-loaded situation. Here's a nice gainer for the Raiders. A first down pickup on the carry by Duke Blanche. Found that gap off the left side. Are they moving the chains?
The tackle for Seaholm?
No, he's short. 3rd and a yard. Well, I tell you, that's so close. No, now they're moving the chains. I thought so. They spotted that football right on the 25. You know the rule. If it's touching a line on the gridiron, the ball is said to be on that line. If the football is between lines, not touching a line, between lines, you use the yard marker directly forward of the football. And that particular set of downs began spot on at the 35, and now it's spot on at the 25. And that's 1st and 10 at North Farmington, just underway here at Holland Field on Senior Night. A little running play off to the right side. It's going to lose a couple of yards.
James on the keeper.
Terrence James, number 8, the ball carrier. I'll tell you a story as the night goes on. There's some fate involved here tonight that dates back to 72. It was a fumbled snap as we see on that replay.
Second and long for North Farmington.
So it's second down and it doesn't. Ball's on the 27. Terrence James alone in the backfield. They really got beef up front, which augurs for a running play, and that's what it is. Thomas will not pick up much, if any, and a flag comes in a little bit late towards the end of the play. At any rate, Tigers get out of the jam, go to the middle of the third at Comerica. 1-1 tie. The nice thing is I don't have communications with the studio, so if they don't like me updating the score, there's not much we can do about it. Oh, I'm a bad man. Glad to be with you here on this lovely Thursday evening that feels so much like a Friday. So it's a walk-off for holding against the Raiders. It's a big-time backup. Move it back to the 37. Be second and 22.
I'll bring up second and 22.
So that's a long way. The line to gain is the 15. A little bit of a deke on that snap. And the pass was complete, but it just didn't work out at all.
Complete the plan.
Duke Blanche was the receiver there, but that play is going to... Now let's see if it loses him a yard or so. It does. Back to the 38. So third and 23. They did a very nice job with senior night here tonight. They held the ceremonies prior to the game, and everybody got recognized. The football players and the cheerleaders and everybody. So that's great. Always a poignant part of the season, right? When it's senior night, you realize you're not going to see these guys. You're not going to be. It's their last home game. It means it's our last broadcast this year from Harlan Field. And we want to see how it all turns out. We will be at Farmington High next week, but against whom I forget.
North Farmington.
Oh, I do. It's Lake Orient. Oh my God, the Dragons are coming to town. I remember. Now I remember. They're generally pretty good, your Lake Orients. All righty then. Here we go, third and 23. James has all the time. He bought time by dropping deep. Throws the deep ball. I'll tell you what, that was closer maybe than it looked. Lawrence Woodley, the intended receiver, down near the goal line. Not a bad effort, all things considered. Another stride and a half kind of situation. That pass has a chance to be caught. But fourth and 23, and the Raiders will punt it away. They moved us smartly to the 35-yard line. Well, they had great field position off that opening kickoff. Started at their 48. Moved the football down to the 25-yard line. Had a first and 10 there, but they've been backed up since. So fourth down is here. Woodley, the punter, gets it away under moderate pressure. Nice booming drive inside the 10-yard line. Can they get to it and down it? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I think so. Way down on the opposite corner, but that football has been down at the 1-yard line. Javon Demari, number 11, got there for North Farmington. You see him right there, number 11 in the middle of the screen. And he's able to down that football at the 1-yard line. So it is from there that the Maples will scrimmage, and so that turns out to be turns out that it could be a pretty big play in this game tonight. A nice special teams win. Now wait a minute, nope, I'm wrong. They said the ball went out of bounds. Herstein wants an explanation. Coach Herstein wants. I don't blame him at all. I thought that they've put the ball at the 20. Doesn't matter what Now where have they put the football exactly? Rich needs an explanation because they've got now they're moving the sticks. They had the sticks planted at the 15-yard line. Or they probably hadn't. That was the line to gain the last time North had the football. So the ball does go out of bounds. I've made a fool of myself again.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And it's first and 10 at the 20 for the Maples. I'm sorry, guys. I thought it looked to me like it was a big play. All right. I'm not stopping, by the way. It's not the first time I've muffed a call here on this broadcast, so it's not going to be the last. All right, first offensive play for the Maples. Little pitch around the right-hand side, and a nice stick by that Raider defense.
Swanson on the carry.
I've got to find my Maples roster, don't I?
Gain of 4 yards brings up 2nd and 6 for the Maples.
So help me, that's 29 Codrow on the carry. The Maples have given us their roster in separate pages, so I just do the best I can with them. Little dive play into the line, that time by Conrad Swanson.
Penn Roberts on the carry.
And he's picked up good yardage right there. It's third down and a yard. Number 13, Finn Ruland, the quarterback for the Maples. Third down and a yard. I think forward progress will be awarded here to give the Maples a first down, and it is. Ball carrier Penn Roberts, number 21. So at the 31-yard line, first and 10 for Seaholm. You know, I said, well, I was watching the football game with one eye and the Tigers game with the other, but I've only got the one eye. So we can't do that. Here we go. First and 10, Seaholm. Little option flip, and a good job by the North Farmington defenders, 10 and 11 to bring down 20. 20 being Casey Gates, the ball carrier. Dominic Washington, number 10, Javon Damari, number 11 on that stop for the Raiders, but not before there's a gain of 6 on the play, bringing up second down and 4. 3 complete at Comerica Park, still a 1-1 tie between the Indians and the Tigers. And I'm going to go back to 1972, the fall of my senior year as a proud sports correspondent for the Blue and White, the weekly newspaper of Farmington High School. Second and 4. Quarterback keeper here. Raiders swarm, but not before the first down is picked up. Check it, not the quarterback. That was Alejandro Roth, number 4, slotman.
With the pitch.
At any rate, Mr. Peel, the journalism teacher, in my senior year, made a grievous mistake and had me covering junior varsity. That was my beat, junior varsity football. I'm a senior, Mr. Peel. So on the day the Tigers were playing the Oakland A's in the American League Championship Series, Reggie Jackson and them guys, they played decisive Game 5 at Tiger Stadium. And I found myself on a misty, rainy afternoon in Waterford watching the junior varsity and writing a story about it. I'm sure I wrote a fine story in spite of my bitterness. First and 10, Seaholm here. They're getting good yardage, maybe a first down. Pick up on first down. It's right on the line. I think they're going to move the chains. Solid pickup by Finn Ruland. And indeed, they do move those chains.
By a host of Raiders.
So, first and 10, Seaholm, they're on a roll. Started this possession at the 20. After me and Coach Herstein both thought the football had been down at the 1-yard line by the Raiders, but it was not to be. And now, fumble, that ball's loose. I think the Raiders have got it. I think they do. I think they do. I think they do. Let's see. That ball came out. I haven't seen a signal from the official yet. Now I do. Take away North Farmington. Fumble recovery. fumble recovery just as Seaholm was moving. Let's watch it here. Ball carries Kyle Moore, number 5, takes the hit. You see the ball come free. Number 5 for North Farmington in on that hit. Christian Scott. And down at the bottom of the pile with that recovery. Oh, they cut it off and didn't get the number. But he got the ball. That's the important thing. Big turnover, well, they're all big. If North Farmington takes the lead in the turnover battle, it'll take over. Just about 8 minutes gone by here in the opening quarter. No score. On senior night. It's just been a lovely afternoon here in Farmington Hills area. Farmington Hills now. Pass complete. Brought very close to a first down. Duke Blanche on the reception. And that does move the chain. A pickup of 10 on first down, 1st and 10 again for the Raiders. They've got that football at the 40 of their own 49-yard line. Gone to the 4th inning at Comerica Park. Cleveland 1, Detroit 1. So yeah, that one of the biggest games in Tigers history. That was the series. I remember homecoming that year. That was where Bert Capaneris hurled his bat at Lauren LeGros. Here's a fumble on the shotgun snap. The Raiders are going to turn that into a gain. Heady work by Terrence James, the quarterback, to collect the ball and gain a yard on the play, bring it to midfield.
Picks up 1 yard on the play, brings up 2nd and 9.
Second down and 9. Good deal of noise being made here tonight. You hear the band. As you look at the field, they are to our left, and they're having a good time here tonight. The cheerleaders are all bundled up this evening. It's been a beautiful day, but the temperature will be falling. It'll probably by midnight or so, it'll be maybe into the upper 40s. It was 65 when I left for the game, but it's falling already. Flanker screen, make a miss. And a good little pickup there by Lawrence Woodley. Give Woodley a gain of 6, make it 3rd and 3.
Picks up 6 yards on the play, brings up 3rd and 3 for North Farmington.
A huge game for North Farmington tonight with the 4-game win streak on the line. They have really rallied after that 0-2 start. And Seaholm undefeated this season. That dive, that second effort may have picked up the first down. It's going to be close.
That's going to be enough to move the chains and bring up the Raiders. First down.
He does pick up the first down, Terrence James. You see him right there, number 8. Now the Raiders, off that turnover, got a little something going, don't they? I like that. Should I say that more often? A little something going? Oh, golly. Break me off a little something because I got to have it. I said one night at the craps table. No, it wasn't. It was 21. It was black. Never mind. It's legal. Oh, I did have to have that one. On first down, really nice try by Duke Blanche. But he was up against 3 Maples, and he was able only to advance the football for a yard or so.
Swallowed up by a host of Seaholm defenders.
2nd and 9.
Gain of 1 on the play, brings up 2nd and 9 for North Farmington.
Oh, yes. A lovely evening here at North Farmington High School. And a big game on the field and a big game on TV as well. We are going to the bottom of the 4th inning now, still tied 1-1, Cleveland and Detroit. All right, here we go. 2nd and 9. They fake the run. Wanted to throw back against the pressure. Now he's going to run away from the pressure, get the first down to the 20-yard line and more, and then shoved out of bounds. That keeper by Terrence James. Terrence James
Enough to move the chains and bring up our Raiders. First down.
He picks up 20 on that run from the 41 to the 21. That is indeed enough to move the chains. First and 10 Raiders, and now they're well into Seaholm territory. They're knocking on the door, on the red zone's door, if the red zone has a door. They're on the 21-yard line. Now this is their deepest penetration of the night into Seaholm territory. And as we check the clock, we see 15 seconds remaining in the quarter. All sorts of movement, but the ball wasn't snapped. That's not good ever.
Penalty on the play. False start, North Farmington brings
a
up first and
procedure
long
call
for the
here
Raiders.
against the Raiders. Backs them up. Well, yeah. So now it's first and 15 from the 26. Yeah, it looked like there was funky movement on the snap there, but no flag, but no gain either. I like that funky movement. Duke Blanche on that carry, which, again, failed to gain.
Ryan Grime making the initial tackle for Seaholm. Loss of 4 on the play.
So he picks up a yard,
That's the end of the
and
first
it's,
quarter.
it's a quarter, second and 14 when we switch ends.
0 and your North Farmington
There we go.
Raiders, 0.
No score in the quarter, but an interesting quarter. A lot to consider as we move forward, all right? Seaholm in their only possession moved the football effectively, but they fumbled. And the Raiders took over, and North Farmington, after driving to the 25 of Seaholm on their opening possession, they failed. They lost yards. They had to punt it away. Then Seaholm on their first, and turns out their only possession of the first quarter, they moved the ball very well. But again, they fumbled it away. The Raiders took over, and that has set them up on the drive they are currently on. As we go into the second quarter, it's going to be a second and 14 situation for the Raiders. I can't remember where the ball was, but they'll tell me in a moment. It's about the 25-ish. And we'll take it from there. What's going on at the ballpark? Well, we've just gone to the bottom of the fourth inning. It's still Cleveland 1 and whoever Cleveland's playing. Right? The Tigers. The Tigers. 1-1 tie. Could be a huge night in Detroit sports. Now, if I weren't here, I'd be at the Red Wings opener tonight. I'd be part of that nut house downtown. But we have a commitment to our TV 10 broadcast here, so I'm missing opening night. But I'm happy to be here. This is really nice. The whole headphone thing is turned off now. And I'm sure back in the studio, they're just screaming and gnashing their teeth. There's nothing they can do. Extending the play, right? That's what this is called. And couldn't find a receiver. But he'll pick up a yard on the ground, will Terrence James.
James on the carry.
And make it a pickup of 5 and make it third down and 9.
Puts up 5 yards on the play, brings up 3rd and 9 for North Farmington.
So early on here, real early on in the second quarter, North Farmington with a big play to make. 3rd down and 9 in a scoreless football game against an undefeated football team, the Birmingham Seaholm Maples. Third down and 9. Terrence James joined by Trey Thomas in the backfield. Thomas rolling, flag thrown. Heaves it deep to the end zone, and it's out of bounds, incomplete. Might have been caught down there, but well out of bounds. Meanwhile, that flag was thrown out near midfield.
There's a penalty marker on the field.
Well, there's another penalty marker then. At any rate, we have holding against the Raiders. It is declined. It is 4th and 9. Well, right? The football's on the 20 or the 19.
Will be holding against the Raiders. Replay third down.
Right on the 20. So, hey, take a shot at the end zone. If it's incomplete, look, that's decent field position to give the other team the football. In fact, that's the exact spot that the Maples started their first and only other drive in the first quarter.
Correct, it will be fourth down for the Raiders.
Oh, penalty was declined, so it was fourth down. So, I'm sorry, I got confused by the PA. And because I'm watching the baseball game. All right, fourth down, 9, North Farmington. Any gain here is good. Toss to the end zone, just off the tip of the fingers of Duke Blanche. So, Seaholm, they'll take over first and 10 at the 20. Of the Raider marching band for you at halftime tonight. Want to give a shout out to the Raider Booster Club. Outstanding walking taco tonight here at Holland Field. I got mine with the Fritos. You have the option of Doritos and Fritos, and I probably should have just gotten both. Now that I look back on it, I'll pick up with 3 or so yards on first down here for Seaholm. Officially a 2-yard gain on that play.
2 yards, it'll be second and 8 for Seaholm.
Marginal pickup by Penn Robertson. Right there to stop him was Dominic Washington, number 10, ran right into him. Good play, Dominic. Gain of the play is 4. 5. Take a look at that Birmingham Seaholm offense waiting for the play. They're undefeated. Patrick Hughes, their quarterback, will move up under center this time. Third down and 5. Pitch to the near right side, and there's another outstanding defensive play by Dominic Washington. A one-on-one situation with the ball carrier, Nathan Walsh, and he brought him down. A loss on the play of a yard. Let's take another look at this. Watch North Farmington, number 10, right there, reading the play, holding his position, bringing the ball carrier down. Actually, that was Kyle Moore, number 5, in the carry for the Seaholm Maples. They're going to have to punt. They're going to have to go 3 and out after getting that decent field position. Well, it wasn't that great. It was standard field position after the Raiders failed to score on their latest drive. Snaps a little high, the kick away. And it's going to land out of bounds near the 45. Near the Seaholm 45. So now North Farmington starts in plus territory as we're just underway here. Well, actually, we played 3.5 minutes of the second quarter. Still no score in this battle of the unbeatens. We've gone to the, help me out, 5th inning at Comerica Park. It's still scoreless. It's still tied. Cleveland 1, Detroit 1 after 4. So exciting. I'm still bitter about not being at that 72 playoff game, I'm going to tell you. Well, I wouldn't have been there. I'd have been watching on TV. But it just, a fake punt. Not a fake punt. I'm sorry, guys. I am on it tonight. It was a little pitch, and it picked up 4. It was a nice little play. We should roll the replay here just so Rich can see the play. It's what we ought to do here. 2nd down and 7 for the Raiders. Oh, golly. I've noticed something about being a member of the class of 1973 Farmington High. by 2024, you get tired sooner. Huh, it's so true. Second down, 7 to go for the Raiders. Low snap. They're going to say he was down. I wasn't sure he was. Duke Blanche taking that snap. I'm not sure his knee touched, but he said it did. That's good enough for everybody. That'll back the Raiders up and set up a 3rd down and 11.
Cross the 4 yards on that
Here's the
play.
replay. Let's watch his knees.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Probably did. Yeah, probably did. I'm wrong. Probably did. So there. Did the right thing, gave himself up, 3rd down and 11. I thought he did a nice job to pick up the loose football without his knee touching. Then he kind of slipped as he went to accelerate. So 3rd down and 11. He had trouble with the snap. It's a pass play off of that play action. He's going to keep Thomas. Boy, he busted the tackle. He broke for another. He's down to the 30-yard line, and he's got that 1st down. An outstanding effort right there by number 8, Terrence James, the Raider quarterback. Play looked a little goofed up at the start, but they turned it into a pickup of 15 yards and a 1st down. A little discussion going on down there. I'm not sure if there's a flag on the field that I can't see because my angle is blocked by the players on the sideline, but perhaps there is. I'm keeping my eye on the official. Personal foul against Seaholm. Blow to the head. Attack on 15. Move that football down to the 15-yard line. So the Raiders have just picked up 30 yards. You got the run by James and the 15-yard penalty thereafter. 1st down North Farmington now in the red zone. They will scrimmage from the 15. So now the Raiders with their deepest penetration into Seaholm territory. They're at the 15. And it is 1st down. James out of the gun. Naked bootleg to the right, turning the corner. He's going to score. Touchdown. North Farmington Raiders, a 15-yard counting canter by Terrence James. So the Raiders go 45 yards in 4 plays. And we await the extra point here with 6:31 left to go. You see him, nothing complicated about it at all. Get to the corner before they do, get to the pylon before they do, and they never laid a hand on Terrence James, number 8, quarterback for the Raiders. And he's put North Farmington into that 6-0 lead. And we'll go for 2. So Terrence James, the quarterback, awaits the shotgun. Throws a pass off of it. I'm not sure if it's complete down there. 2-point conversion is good. It's Duke Blanche on the catch. And in the dark down there, it's a 2-point conversion. I'm just not quite sure how the play went down. Here we go. The replay will tell me. Okay, that's what happened. I thought maybe they had snapped it to somebody else, but indeed it was James. Just took 2 quick steps to his right and then pivoted, threw it into the end zone. There's Duke Blanche. And it's 8-0 Raiders. 8-0 Raiders, 6:31 to go here before halftime. 45 yards in 4 plays. Scoring play was a 15-yard Terrence James jaunt. And the Indians have gone ahead of the Tigers 2-1 in the top of the 5th. I think there was a homer hit while this was going on here. Pretty sure that's what happened. But it is Cleveland 2, Detroit 1. Top of the 5th, Cleveland batting with 2 outs there. All right, 8-0 Raiders here. Dominic Washington to kick it away. or check it, I'm sorry, Jade Fade, number 40. I love that name, right? Ball bouncing around near out of bounds, and a nice lick there by Dominic Washington to knock the receiver out of bounds, and not a great return in the bargain on that play by Washington.
Knocked out of bounds. Penalty on his play. Personal foul on Matt Farmington.
Oh, they're going to call a personal foul on that hit by Washington. I don't know. So the Raiders are saying the same thing. I just thought he looked still in bounds. It was a good hard lick, I thought, by Washington. But it's 15 yards. So, 1st and 10, Seaholm. At their own 31-yard line. So for the first time since kickoff, we have a leader, and it's North Farmington. The Raiders on top here. Good job by the Raiders to limit the ball carry to a pickup of a couple of yards.
Smith on the carry for Seaholm. Picks up 3 yards on the play, brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down and 7 now with the clock running here at Holland Field. So Ramirez with a solo home run, and we're going to the bottom of the 5th inning at Comerica Park. It is Cleveland 2, Detroit 1. Second down here and about 7. Pressure coming from behind, and with the stick, with the hit, with the tackle, number 3 is Trey Thomas. Nice job by Thomas. Backside pressure, here it is. Number 3, here you see him, and got you lined up, Finn Rowland. Dropped him for a loss of a couple of yards on that play. 3rd down and 8. 3rd down and 8. Clock running. We're approaching 5 to go here in the first half. Now they go for it on the ground, and 2 Raiders are right there. One of them was number 7, Justin Cross. And it does bring up 4th down. 4th and 6. So the Maples will punt. Wesley Billings is their punter, number 19. Back for North Farmington, number 12, Lawrence Woodley. We have a timeout.
Timeout, North Farmington.
Raiders call it. Stops the clock, as you see, with 4:25 to go here in the half. In the first half, we'll have the Raider marching band for you here at the half tonight on senior night. As it grows, my nose is cold. First time that's happened this year. It's nighttime and temperatures are falling now. They fall more sharply at this time of year than they do in August, or even September for that matter. We're into that time of year now where you turn on your furnace at night, maybe. There's that Seaholm punt. Nice kick. Woodley, he's going to let it bounce. Takes the Seaholm up and dies at the 24.
Billings, the punt for Seaholm.
Nice punt. .47 yards on the kick.
At the 29-yard line, North Farmington takes over first and
10 for the Raiders, leading by 8. Be at Farmington High next week. The Falcons and Dragons. James. Nothing but a running play here. He cuts it up inside and takes the football to the 30, a first down pickup of 6.
On the carry. Picked up 4 on the play, brings up 2nd and 6 for the Raiders.
There we go. Everything squared away. James alone in the backfield will pick up the first down again. He's done that a few times already tonight. He ultimately picks up 12. First down North Farmington at the 42-yard line. So Terrence James, number 8, has decided to take this football game into his own hands. Tigers have tied it. Zach McKinstry has hit a solo home run. It's a 2-2 tie. It's a 2-2 tie in the bottom of the 5th inning. McKinstry goes deep, ties the baseball game 2-2. Here at the football game, a whistle on the snap. Direct snap to Duke Blanche, but I'm guessing a procedure call here against the Raiders. I like the yellow shoes some of the guys are wearing there for the Raiders. Really goes well. You want to match your helmet. You want your shoes and helmet to match, right? Yeah. That's just good fashion sense.
So it is going to be 1st and 15.
It is a procedure call, an illegal procedure. So how about that? Zach McKinstry, Oppo, drives one out into left field to tie the baseball game 2-2. And Cleveland's making a pitching change. And a Buffalo Wild Wings commercial with the other Kelsey brother comes on. And no gain on the play here, maybe a loss of a yard.
Bryant on the carry. Magnus Brandstrom to make the tackle for Seaholm.
Duke Blanche with that carry for loss.
Loss of 2 on the play, brings up 2nd.
So now it's going to be 2nd and 17. The line of scrimmage, the 35. The line to gain is the Seaholm 48. You know, as long as you guys don't mind me diverging into baseball, I'm just having like the ideal night here, right? You got a good high school matchup. I can watch the game, all right? And I wasn't going to be there anyways. I would have been at the Red Wings opener. That's what I'm credentialed for. Now we have another timeout called by North Farmington. Their 2nd.
Timeout, North Farmington.
And again, the situation is 2nd down and 17.
Jet Pizza of Farmington Hills is a proud supporter of the Raiders
4 straight
football
wins
team.
for the Raiders coming into this game tonight. And Seaholm, the Maples have yet
Order
to sup
today at jetspizza.com and enjoy some of their wonderful pizza
bitter
from
wine
our
of
concession
defeat.
stand.
The wine has to be bitter. They must sup from the chalice.
Academy's Meat Market is also a proud supporter of the Raiders football program.
Is that sufficiently erudite for everyone?
Serving the Metro Detroit area. They donated all of the wonderful hamburgers and hot dogs served at our concession stand.
I'm just a little bitter tonight. I'm sorry. I did my stand-up routine last night at Mark Ridley's, and I thought I had a real good time. I thought I was gonna get a doggy treat from my comedy coach, but no, it was not to be. He's elected. My coach is elected to break me down. He was gonna make me run laps, but I can't run anymore, so I have to walk laps. Here we go. Meanwhile, back at the game, 2nd down, 17. Raiders leading this one 8-0. They scored on their last possession. James fakes the keeper, drops, heaves it long and deep into triple coverage, and it was almost caught nonetheless. It was almost caught by Woodley nonetheless. He had both hands on the thing. Problem was he had 3 defenders on him. And Terrence James just said, I don't care. I'm just going to throw it deep. And I'll tell you what, that was a pretty throw. Watch this now. Fake run, drop back. Now he's bought himself that time. And a lovely toss, see, into triple coverage. But Woodley got his hands on it. Unfortunately, one of those defenders did as well, number 14. Aiden French. Third down, 17 to go here for North Farmington. We are approaching halftime. Just a little smidgen of time, 4 seconds. More than that. So third down here for the Raiders. Look at that offensive line protect. Finally, James is flushed. He looks to run the football again, and he's going to be stopped. Good effort. Stopped at about the 46-yard line. He'll be 8 yards shy of the first down after that keeper. Make it 4th and 5.
Picks up 11 on the play. Going to be 4th down and 6 for the Raiders.
All right, they put the ball, actually that ball is, now they moved it on me. All right, football's at the 47. Line to gain is the plus 48, so it's 4th and 5. But boy, field position's the issue, isn't it? I'm wondering, has North Farmington called another timeout? I did not hear an announcement. If they did, it's their final timeout. Seaholm calls the timeout. Okay. That actually makes a little more sense. That's Seaholm's second timeout used. I think North Farmington will punt. Woodley's on the field. And they will. Well, you would have to say that North Farmington has given undefeated Seaholm all they can ask for this first half. That's as evidenced by the 8-0 lead for the Raiders. Ball takes a Seaholm bounce. The Raiders want to get on that thing, and they do at the 37-yard line.
The Maples will take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So only 14 yards net on the punt. Line of scrimmage had been the 48, the Raiders 48. Seaholm will take over at their own 30. Hundred seconds to go in the half as the Raiders look to protect that lead. Running play on first down by the quarterback, Patrick Hughes, as he slices up the middle, picks up 5 or 6. Call it 6, 2nd and 4. Clock running here.
Brings up 2nd and 4 for the Maples.
Hughes comes up under center, keeps it, pitches it. And a nice job by Trey Thomas, number 3, to reach out and grab that jersey and slow the running back down and bring him down. Casey gets on the carry. He's still tugging at his jersey to get it back into position. Nice grab right there by Thomas. 3rd and a couple. Big play here. Clock runs. We approach 40 to go, 40 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and a couple. Quarterback keeper. That'll pick up the first down for Seaholm. Patrick Hughes picks it up, and they have stopped the clock to move the chains. Now they restart the clock. 35 seconds left to go here in the first half. Maples at the North Farmington 48-yard line. Looked like a mistake off the snap, but maybe it was a design as the play will pick up about 8 yards. The ball carrier, Alejandro Roth.
The keeper for with the carry for the Maples.
Actually, he picks up 7 on the play. 2nd down and 3.
6 on the play.
20 seconds to go as Seaholm calls their 3rd and final timeout. At the ballpark, we are in commercial. Last we looked a few seconds ago, it was 2-2 in the 5th. But the 5th may be over. I may be looking at a commercial between innings. There's actually a fix for that. I can just go to the scoreboard. You know, while we're doing this, and at halftime, I'll make sure we check and see if we get any out-of-town scores going. So they're going to the 6th inning at Comerica Park. It is a 2-2 tie. I'm just not talking right now. I'm checking to see if I can find some out-of-town scores. Around the Oakland Activities Association. Athens leading Bloomfield Hills 14-7 at the half. Groves is up 21-0. They don't say against 2. There, North Farmington leading Seaholm 8-0. Oh no, here's the deep ball! Almost intercepted, but not complete to the intended receiver. That's the important part, the not complete part, Nathan Walsh.
Brings up 3rd and 3 for
great defensive effort there by the Raiders. They almost picked that thing off. 3rd and 3, 14 seconds left to go. Christian Scott, number 5, almost getting to that football on the long pass. So 3rd and 3. And I'd be surprised if we didn't see another deep ball. At this stage, 14 seconds left to go. In the half, of course. Well, shows what I know, right? The running play right up the gut down to the 30-yard line. Nice pickup, first down. They stop the clock to move the chains. There are 7 seconds showing on the clock.
Conrad Swanson on the keeper.
Swanson on that carry. Picked up 14. So 1st and 10, Seaholm. Again, 7 seconds to go here in the first half.
Timeout called by Seaholm.
And Seaholm now calls their final timeout. I'm pretty sure they've had 8 timeouts this half, but I really haven't been paying that close of attention. Everybody gathered up around their coaches. I like the water boy. I think maybe 8 or 9. He's got his little Gatorade box there. That's nice. That's good. I have 2 of them. I suppose I should check the Raider water boy situation. It's never occurred to me to even look. So 7 seconds to go. Here comes Seaholm back out onto the field. All right, I think I've got all the high school scores from around the OAA that I'm going to find right now. Here we go. There's that deep ball into the end zone. Oh, it's a touchdown. He caught that thing. It's a touchdown for Oxford. Oh, my goodness. They throw into double coverage and they complete the thing. It's a touchdown for Oxford. That makes it an 8-6 football game. On a long touchdown pass with 3 seconds to go, and now no time showing on the clock. So a touchdown with no time on the clock gets Seaholm to within 2 points.
On the touchdown was Hughes' pass.
Holy cow.
To Nathan Walsh.
37-yard touchdown pass. The extra point to pull Birmingham to within a point. Kick is up, and it is good. 8-7, and it's halftime.
That's going to
8-7.
The first half with your score.
And it's halftime here. Take another look at the touchdown. Boy, just as he was hit, he got the thing away into double coverage. Nathan Walsh down there makes the catch. I don't know. I mean, at the high school level, it's hard to defend any better than that. That was number 5, Christian Scott, on the coverage. Almost a dual possession. Just give him credit. It was a great play. It's a great high school football play. Birmingham pulled it off, and because they did, it's a 1-point football game. We see the Raiders heading for the locker room. We're going to have the marching band for you here in a moment. But our score here, as we take a look at our booth, now you can see I'm all set, right? Got the baseball game because we can keep you updated here. We got the football game out there. There they go. And that's our situation. So a thrilling end of the first half has resulted in a 1-point game. It is North Farmington 8 and Seaholm 7 at halftime. We'll enjoy the band. We'll be back with you for second half action directly.
It's halftime at Holland Field with the Spirit of North Raider Marching Band. Tonight, the Raider Marching Band presents their 2024 season show, Los Rimbos Latinos. Our show features the music Corazon Espinada by Mana and Santana, Bamboleo by the Gypsy Kings, Vivir Mi Vida by Mark Anthony, and Te Aviso Te Anuncio by Shakira. The original show design is by Steve Swadich. Music is arranged by class of 2024 North Farmington Raider Mitchell Roth. Percussion music is arranged by Kyle Pauletti, Colin Arena, Mike Bosna, and class of 2020 alum Jake Brown. Color guard choreography is by Caitlin Daubertine, and baton choreography is by Derek Brooks. And tonight, our soloists include Eugenio Camino Cantu on alto sax, Amar Shakir on tenor sax, Avon Buren color guard, London Bishop with the baton, Emily Kim on the trumpet, Robert Monero on snare, Clara Armstrong, Sasha Cole, Lydia Needhammer, and Kayla Heeb in the color guard. And now, Drum Major First Class Vanessa Cantor and Assistant Drum Major Brooke Decker. Is your band ready? Ladies and gentlemen, the Spirit of North Raider Marching Band. See us perform again at the District 4 MSBOA Marching Band Festival on October 14th and at home football games all season long. Same Raider time, same Raider place. Until Ladies and gentlemen, the Spirit of North Raider Marching Band. See us perform again at the District 4 MSBOA Marching Band Festival on October 14th and at home football games all season long. Same Raider time, same Raider place. Until next time, go Raiders! We have a scoring update from Comerica Park. Currently in the bottom of the sixth inning, it is the Detroit Tigers 3 and the Cleveland Guardians 2. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome back to the field your North Farmington Raiders. Fans, don't forget to stop by the concession stand for a snack and support your Raider football team. Congratulations again to all our seniors in marching band, cheer, and football. Each of you have dedicated countless hours throughout the year to execute together as a team. For us, the fans on game nights, you truly are an inspiration.
Welcome back to Holland Field on senior night. 8-7. And I regret to inform the studio that I've got that delay issue in my ear again. They should have shown me what to unplug. At any rate, terrific football game here between undefeated Birmingham Seaholm 6-0 and the Raiders 4-2, winners of those 4 games consecutively. The Raiders took an 8-0 lead on a 15-yard, I'd like to say counting canter, scoring run by Terrence James to make it 6-0. The 2-point conversion, a completion to Dak Blanche, made it 8-0. It looked like we were going to go to halftime like that, but on the last play of the half, the ball snapped with 7 seconds to go, and it was caught in the end zone with no seconds to go. A 37-yard touchdown pass for Seaholm. They made the point after, and it's 8-7. That's where we are. Meanwhile, kids down at the ballpark, good news. Tigers have scored in the 6th to take a 3-2 lead over Cleveland, and we are going to the 7th inning now as we speak. So it is now a late inning pressure situation down at the ballpark. Late inning pressure situation defined as a ball game in which the spread is 2 runs, 3 runs or more, and it is the 7th inning or later. That's the definition of what's going on in Comerica. Tigers with a 1-run lead as we go to the 7th inning there. The Raiders with a 1-point lead as we go to the second half here at Ron Holland Field. Raiders received the kickoff in the first half. We'll kick, therefore, here in the second with that 1-point lead.
At the beginning of the third
win this would be for the Raiders.
Kick.
Look to extend that win streak to 5.
Ken Roberts back deep to receive for the Maples.
And put an end to Seaholm's 6-0 start. I should look that. That's a great start by any measure, of course. The last time Seaholm started with a 6-0 record. Well, here we go. Second half is underway. Nice looking return out beyond the 40. He's still in bounds. Finally brought down in North Farmington territory. Terrific return by number 2, Patrick Hughes.
On the return.
Huge return. And Seaholm in this 1-point game starts at the 39-yard line. Number 2, Patrick Hughes, will receive this kick at the 5-yard line. Now, right about here, I thought he'd gone out of bounds, right? Right there. No, he just bulldozed his way through the hit. That's a 58-yard return, but it's not. There was a flag way back at the 20-yard line. I never even saw it. But instead of starting inside the Raider 40, Seaholm will instead begin at their own 10-yard line. So that's like a 52-yard penalty.
Maples will get the ball first and 10.
Seaholm, 1st and 10 at the 10. Instead, as we say, 1st and 10 at the Raider 38. Wow, that's a huge difference in field position, isn't it? I feel like I need my gloves. It's chilly. Well, come on, Rich, you knew. I just didn't think it was going to get glove chilly. 1st and 10, Seaholm. A nice first down carry, and then you get the rugby scrum effect going, and the ball carrier, Penn Roberts, picks up 8, maybe 9 yards on first down. Calling a gain of 9 all the way out to the 19-yard line.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 for the Maples.
Senior night here. Maybe they can tell me. I'm just wondering if it's Farmington's last home game next week, in which case it would be senior night there. I always like to get senior night out of here. 2nd and 1. Little dive play. That'll move the chains. Gets a gain of 2 on the play out to the 31. I'm sorry, not the 31, the 26. I'm sorry, not the 26, the 21. There we go. All set. No problem. First and 10, Seaholm. They trail the Raiders by a point. Well, I'll tell you what, these Seaholm runners don't go down easily. That time it was Finn Ruland, number 13. He'll pick up 2.
Seaholm picks up 2 on that play. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Again on the ground. Very basic playoff, right guard or right tackle. Just in the close confines of the pit. And a gain here of about 3 yards.
Roberts on the carry for the Mayfield.
3rd and 4.
Here the 6 on the play, then a 3rd and 4 for Seaholm.
We've got a man on for Cleveland, 2 out in the top of the 7th. And A.J. Hinch is going to the bullpen. Bo Brisky coming out of that pen. Looking to protect a 1-run Tigers lead. And here's a nice gainer and a first down for Seaholm. The ball carrier again, Finn Ruland, number 13. And he has first down yardage. Seaholm keeps their drive going. They have taken the second half kick. They had great field position off that kickoff, but a holding penalty cost them effectively a 52-yard penalty. But they have, instead of starting at the Raider 38, they started at their 10. They've driven the football out to the 40-yard line, so 30 yards so far in this drive. Think of that. Had they started on the 38, right, they'd be at the Raider 8 right now. I really have no idea who's got the ball. There's some good faking and misdirection down there, and they ended up just running another little dive plays. Pick up about a yard for all that trouble they caused me.
On the play, brings up 2nd and 9 for the Maples.
Well, it's that time of year. Go home and have some cider and some donuts. All right, watch the late game. Life's so good. But this is just a perfect fall evening here in Farmington Hills. 2nd down and 9 for Seaholm. Raiders lead them 8-7. Nice run right up the gut. Justin Cross and Jaden Damani there for the Raiders, but a little bit late. A nice gain by Alexander Smith. So that's a first down for Seaholm. Now they're into Raider territory at the North Farmington 46-yard line. So Seaholm driving to begin the second half. Quarterback keeper off the right side, and a nice gain here. 9 yards. Nothing complicated there. Snap it to Ruland, and Finn will take off up the middle. Get 9, 2nd and 1. Clock running here as we're approaching 7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. No excuse for a guy who's lived his whole life in Michigan for being chilly on an early October evening when he's outside. Again, it's Ruland on the carry, and once again, he gets solid yards up the middle. It's another first down for Seaholm, and they're to the North Farmington 26-yard line.
Well, last one, he's going to move the chains and bring up a Maples first down.
So Birmingham, 1st and 10 at the Raider 27. And they have been pushing them back since the second half, since they took the second half kickoff. First and 10. Just another one of those quick hitters up the middle. And again, it's Finn Rowland, number 13 on the carry. Give him 3. Hang on a second. It says first and 10 on the sticks. It's a personal foul against the Raiders. That explains the down. It's half the distance to the goal. And I think they're setting it down on the 13-yard line. It is. First and 10, Seaholm from the Raider 13-yard line, following the personal foul penalty. So now Seaholm in the red zone, knocking on the door. Their contention, just pound the ball inside, push that pile forward. The latest, that's Alejandro Rauch on the carry. He picks up 4 to the 10. Not a goal-to-go situation here. A little quick hitter up the middle. Alexander Smith that time, the ball carrier. Picked up a couple. So it's going to be third and I think 1. The ball's on the 5. Ball's on the 5, lined against the 4. Here we go, third and a yard. Quarterback keeper, it's going to be a touchdown. Just off that right guard, Finn Rowland carries it in from 5 yards out. And that puts Seaholm on top for the first time tonight. They lead it 13-8. Extra point on the way and good. So that puts Seaholm up 14-8 as they take that second half kickoff and they drive 90 yards down the field. Oh, Cleveland has gone into the lead 4-3. Just a whole bunch of bad news here in the last few moments. Tigers had a 3-2 lead the last time I looked, but Brisky apparently has given up a 2-run shot. So 4-3 Cleveland. Still 2 outs on the 7. The whole thing started, they had 2 outs and nobody on, and then they got a single and a dinger, and they're up 4-3. And right here, the Raiders moved the ball effectively in that first half. Weren't able to stop Seaholm on that first drive of the second half, and now they get a chance to possess the football for the first time in this second half. David Fry has hit the homer. He's the guy that hit the home run. And that has put Cleveland on top 4-3. The game now moving to the bottom of the 7th inning, but now with Cleveland on top. A nice booming kickoff. Woodley fields it for the Raiders. Cuts to the near sideline and brought down at the 25-yard line, shoelaced and brought down. Okay, the Raiders trailing for the first time tonight. 4:52 to go in the third. So that was a 7-minute drive by Seaholm, that 90-yard drive to give them the lead. So they've scored now on 2 consecutive possessions. They cashed in the Hail Mary pass on the last play of the first half and take the second half kickoff and go down and score. Shotgun formation, and the Raiders will run the football. And I'll tell you what, nice job to maintain his footage and pick up first down yardage by Terrence James. James will pick up 12, 13 yards on that carry out beyond the 35-yard line. He'll set the ball down at the 38. 13 yards on the carry. First down Raiders. They're not moving the chains. Have I missed a flag? Apparently. Here we are. Holding North Farmington. Wipes out the 12-yard gain and the first down, and half the distance to the goal. Or they just walk. Yeah, they just. They marked the football at the 19. So it'll be first down and 16. It was a spot foul, so they walked it off from the spot of the foul, and we'll replay first down, but now it's first down and 16. Here's James. Pretty much the same play, looking for an opening on the left side. He'll get maybe 3. Red Wings, I heard over the PA, are leading 1-0 over Pittsburgh. Opening night downtown. Okay, here come the Raiders to the line, 2nd and a dozen. James again alone in the backfield. Fakes the run, drops. Good protection. Nice long throw. Caught down there at the 40-yard line. How about that? 35-yard pass. James pass complete to Troy Thomas. First down Raiders on that 35-yard pickup. 37, excuse me. Wow. Got the foot down, didn't he? He maintained control. That's a great play on both ends. 1st and 10 Raiders. Boy, did they need that lift right there. My goodness. Thomas fakes the handoff. Flag comes in. Pickup's about 4, but there's a flag on the field. About the 35-yard line or so. Have the Raiders held again. They'll walk it off from where the flag is, which is about the 38, I guess. No announcement of the official, but it looks to me like they're prepared to step off a holding penalty. There it goes. So back to the 48 goes the football. It'll be first down and 18. Little handoff on the left side is going to pick up major yardage. Right down near that first down stickers. Trey Thomas, number 2, ran it around the left side there and was able to turn that corner. Picks up the first down. Picks up a gain of 13. Watch number 2 for North Farmington. Don't those helmets look great with the numbers on the side? So it is, I'm not sure. It's 1st and 10 for North Farmington, but we're waiting on the walk-off of a personal foul penalty. There they go. It's against Seaholm. It's going to set Farmington up at the 15-yard line or right on the 15. 1st and 10 Raiders as a result of the run and the 15 yards added on via the penalty. So North Farmington in business at the 15-yard line. They trail the football game 14-8. And on 1st down, direct snap to Thomas Thomas James. And he'll just pick up a yard. So an excellent opportunity here for North Farmington. 2nd down, 9 to go. Make it 8 to go. That football's on the 13. They need to get it to the 5 for a 1st down, to the end zone for a touchdown. North Farmington 4-2, Seaholm 6-0. Here's James again. Looking at go, he cuts it up inside, heading for the end zone. Touchdown Raiders! There's James with his 2nd touchdown run of the night. This one from 13 yards, the other was from 15. And the Raiders go back into they go back into a tie right now, 14-14. And so a lot riding on the extra point right here. The Raiders will go for 2. (14-14) and a 2-point try coming up. So how big is this play, right? The lead on the line with under 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter on a lovely fall evening, senior night. Little misdirection, nice little move at the goal point of the goal line, and the 2-point conversion is good. And again, of course, it's number 8, Terrence James. So let's see, that's 14 points accounted for of the 16 scored tonight by North Farmington. 14 of them scored by Terrence James. He threw for the other 2 on the previous 2-point conversion to Duke Blanche in the end zone. So the Raiders have scored 16 points tonight. Terrence James has been responsible for 14 of those 16. And they're back on top now. A real nice answer by the Raiders right there. Their first possession of the second half after they'd given up a 90-yard drive. They answered. And that was a sigh. That was a sigh that would be exhaling my breath. A Zen-like maneuver here in the booth. Let's relax. Sure, the Tigers are trailing 4-3. 2 outs in the 7th, and a man on 1st. And we have an exciting football game here. I just need to settle down, put myself into a little Zen-like situation. Not quite, a trance won't do, but a situation will be all right. Okay, here comes the Raider kick. It's a little poochy, and it's fielded down there. And Birmingham will start pretty good field position out near the 40, a little shy of it. Actually, it'll be right on the 38. So now we see if the Raiders can protect a 2-point lead. 16-14 here, but a nifty little ball game. 1:49 to go. 7th inning is complete at Comerica Park, and the score after 7, Cleveland 4, Detroit 3. 2-run homer, making the difference for the Indians in the top of the 7th inning. And right here, Raider resilience on a Thursday night. Seaholm had success on the ground on their last drive, and See if they still have success on the ground here. Patrick Hughes, the carrier there. And he'll get 6 on first down, maybe 7. Call it 7. Yeah, 2nd and 3. It's kind of interesting hearing myself in my earphones a split second after I say the words. But it's working out all right. I like my voice. Oh, golly. There we go. We have a personal foul called against the Raiders and a personal foul called against Seaholm. I was wondering what we were waiting for. So the penalty is what? They offset. Second down and 3. It must have been after the play was whistled dead. Otherwise, they'd replay first down. But they're not. 7-yard gain on first down. 2nd down and 3 here for Seaholm. The undefeated Maples are trailing here tonight. Should be a first down pickup on that carry by Patrick Hughes. And it is.
That's going to move the chains and bring up a Maples first down.
No one seems to be in any particular hurry tonight. The clock is running. We're almost into the final minute of the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10, Seaholm at midfield. Well, they're having great success just stuffing it right up the gut. Little misdirection on that play.
After that play, brings up 2nd and 1 for Seaholm.
9-yard gain. I swear I saw number 58 was the last guy up, and I thought maybe he was the ball carrier there. At any rate, it's a 9-yard gain, and now they pick up that first down Seaholm on a 4-yard 2nd down carry. That was Conrad Swanson, number 25 on the carry. They get that first down. Seaholm driving now, trailing by 2. They took the opening kickoff of the second half and went 90 yards. Everybody jumps offside. Went 90 yards to score the touchdown that gave them the lead. The Raiders came back with a score of their own, and now Seaholm driving very late in quarter number 3. They're discussing what to do about this latest situation, which saw a couple Raiders jump, but were they drawn? Procedure call against Seaholm. That's a break for the Raiders. Back them up 5. It's now 1st and 15 from the 43. Well, 42 then. Yeah, here we go. All right. 1st and 15 for Seaholm. Tigers, I see, have brought in young Jackson Job now to start the 8th inning. Again, Cleveland with a 4-3 lead over the Tigers. Tigers were leading going into the 7th inning, but the Indians got a 2-run homer in the top of the inning. So the 3rd quarter history. Raiders clinging to a 2-point lead. Nice battle back by North Farmington. Right after Seaholm had driven 90 yards to get on the board and take the lead. They didn't go 90 to get on the board. They got on the board on the last play of the first half when they hit a 35-yard Hail Mary thing into double coverage. Nice play, though. Nice play by the Maples, no question about that. So that made it an 8-7 game at halftime. Seaholm took the second half kickoff and went all the way down the field. It was a 90-yard drive. And they were up 14-8, but on the ensuing kickoff, it was the Raiders who did the driving, and Terrence James scored his 2nd touchdown of the night on the ground. 2-point conversion was good, and it was James running it in. And so the Raiders answering and regaining the lead at 16-14. Here's another home run for Cleveland. Oh, wait, it stayed in the park. Okay, it's going to be like a double for Cleveland here. Yeah. Boy, that was a foot from a dinger. All right, here we go. First and 15, Seaholm, still 4-3 Cleveland. And they'll get a couple free on first down. Again, it's that 58. I swear he was carrying the ball. 58's an offensive lineman number. And that's Matthew Ernie, offensive lineman. So I'm not sure what's going on, to be honest with you. I'm having a weird night. I've got the binoculars on and everything. I'm watching for that 58. If he gets the ball again, I'm saying something. He's a guard. It's a keeper by the quarterback, and it's going to be a first down or real close to it for Seaholm.
On the keeper.
Close to that first down. It's going to say it's third and short, though. Third and a yard.
Brings a third down and 1.
They're down to the Raider 27-yard line. 2-point football game. Raiders by 2. And the Tigers have gotten out of the 8th inning without further damage. Going to the bottom of the 8th, Cleveland 4-3. Third and 1 for Seaholm here, and they'll pick up that first down easily. Another effective running play. Alexander Smith was the ball carrier. He got upended nicely at the end of the play, but by that time he'd acquired that first down yardage. First and 10, Seaholm at the Raider 23. Boy, oh boy. I said at the top it's going to get colder as the night goes on, and I should have worn my gloves. I'm an old person now. I have poor circulation. Can't feel my left foot. First and 10, Seaholm. Raiders hanging on here in the fourth quarter, leading it by 2. Thomas again, nice stick at the point of attack. That was a gaggle of Raiders. Number 8 had a stick in there. Terrence James, the quarterback, getting it done on both sides of the football. Held Seaholm held Thomas to a gain of a yard. Second down and 9. Actually, we'll call it second down and 8. Second down and 8. The ball officially on the 21. Raiders 16, Maples 14. Nice. They got him in the backfield there. Dominic Washington downing the quarterback. And they'll lose a couple of yards, or at least a yard. It's going to be third and 1. Nice job. Gave that quarterback, Patrick Hughes, nowhere to go. Here we go. Big play, right? Third down 9. We've had one turnover in the football game. That was in the second quarter, a fumble, or first quarter actually, fumble recovery by the Raiders. Right now, third down and 9. Patrick Hughes, number 2, pitches the ball. It's juggled around a little bit. Terrence James comes up and makes the tackle, a clean open field tackle on Alejandro Roth. It's a loss of a yard on the play. It's fourth down and 10.
That's going to be a first down.
So, looks like a punt. No, it's a field goal attempt. It looks more like a field goal attempt, right? All right, number 19 is the kicker, Wesley Billings. The holder is Finn Rulin, number 13. One of a few quarterbacks that the Maples have used here tonight. 40-yard attempt. Ooh, he put a lot of foot into it, but it's wide. Sailed it wide right, so the 40th yard attempt is no good. So the Raiders stop them, get the football, and hang on to that lead. 7:47 left to go tonight. Oh, they called the kick good. I'm sorry, guys. I thought it went right. Oh, my goodness. No, it's good. Oh, wow. 40-yard field goal. And it puts Seaholm in the lead, 17-16. I'm sorry, guys. I was watching through binoculars, and I just looked. Sorry. He made it. Well, I'm sorry he made it, too, right? 17-16 Seaholm now. So a 40-yard field goal puts him on top. Wesley Billings hits from 4-0. 17-16 Seaholm.
Tonight's second 50-50 raffle winner, number 034.
So just under 8 to go.
9. Again, the 034569. Come claim your prize in the announcement.
I know, everybody thinks I was looking at the ball game when the field goal went through, but no, I was looking at through the binoculars and it just looked way right to me. It's the angle I was at, apparently. Oh, well. That's 17-16. The field goal was good. Let's move on. See, I'm going to get grief about that one. Andy Ibanez just hit one of the warning track. But all it is a loud out. Here's the ensuing kickoff going to be returned by Woodley. And he's brought down at the 20.
Woodley on the return for the Raiders.
So North Farmington trailing again.
First and 10.
And the Seesaw? Is that what you're trying to say, Rich? A seesaw. I'm not going to try and say it anymore. Seesaw second half. Lead changes. We've had 3 lead changes here in the second half. All right, Raiders, first and 10 at their own 20. James spun around and dropped for a gain of about a yard.
James on the keeper. Gain of 1 on the play, brings up 2nd and 9.
Clock running here as we approach 7 minutes left to go in the football game. Seaholm 17, North Farmington 16. Tigers got 2 on, 1 out in the 8th, and Class A is coming on for Cleveland. The same guy that gave up that 3-run shot to Kerry Carpenter in game 2. Yeah. 2nd and 9 for the Raiders. They look to answer again. James looking to throw deep down the middle, caught down there all the way out to midfield. 29 yards on the pitch and the catch by Dominic Washington. Washington just ran that drag route out over the middle. He was open, took it in stride. Here's James. Nice, confident toss. And there's 4 Maples there, but none of them close enough to defend Washington, who's out to midfield. 1st and 10 Raiders after the 29-yard pickup. James to Washington. 1st and 10 at midfield, North Farmington. James with that handoff and a 4-yard pickup by Duke Blanche before he gets stuck.
Blanche on the rush.
Back, give him 5, right to the 45. 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 for the Raiders.
North Farmington down a point. Been a dandy here tonight between 2 teams who have not lost in their last 10 outings. Seaholm winning all 6 of their games this year, and the Raiders winning their last 4 after an 0-2 start. James out of the gun, keeps, dives forward, very close to the first down. They're going to mark him short. He'll be at the 41-yard line. The line to gain is the 40, 3rd and 1.
After that last play, it'll be 3rd and 1 for North Farmington.
So the Raiders look to continue their drive. In the third quarter, when Seaholm took the lead, the Raiders answered. First down here. James on the carry. I'm sorry, check that. Is that Duke Blanche number 2? Here, let's take a look. No, that's James. Quarterback gets 2, gets it first. Raiders to the 39-yard line. James with a give to Blanche. He cuts it up inside and gets a nice gain. 7 yards on first down on the carry by Duke Blanche. Tigers, bottom of the 8th inning. 2 on, 1 out. Class A in the game for Cleveland. Tigers have runners on first and second. They trail by a run. Cleveland 4-3. Now the Tigers have runners at second and third with 2 out. Little Nubber advanced the runners. Second down carry here for, is it James? I think it is. He's down to the 30. So it's going to be 3rd and 1 again. Now it's getting late. 3:33 on the clock, and it's ticking away. Seaholm by a point. Oh, high snap. James one-hands it, and he's able to bust through the line, and he's going to score, everybody. He is going to score, and the Raiders are back on top. A 30-yard touchdown run for Terrence James, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the night. He has taken this team on his shoulders. He has taken them to the end zone with 3:07 left to go in the football game. It is now 22-17 Raiders. Here it is. James. He just found that great play on the snap, right? He one-handed the snap, and then I think it maybe caught Seaholm. They thought maybe it was going to be fumbled, and they maybe skipped a beat, and James made him pay. Just around that left side, 30 yards into the end zone. Terrence James tonight here on senior night. And he's only a junior. It'll be his senior year next year. Here's the 2-point conversion. James has it. He makes a miss, makes 2 guys miss. And over the goal line he goes. And Terrence James has done it again, and the Raiders have taken the lead 24-17. And the Tigers are done in the 8th inning. The left runners at second and third. Torkelson got struck out by Class A. 4-3 Cleveland there, going to the 9th inning. And going to the final 3 minutes here, the Raiders with that 24-13 lead. 3 touchdowns for Terrence James tonight, 18 points. 2 2-point conversions he's cashed in. So he scored 22 of the 24 points that the Raiders have scored tonight. The other 2 came on a 2-point conversion pass from James to Duke Blanche. Those are the only other Raider points that have not been scored. Right, there he is, Terrence James, attaboy. All right, he's having a night. There we go. I never looked that young. When I was a junior in high school, I didn't look that young. Oh my goodness gracious. All righty. That's what happens when you graduated 51 years ago, big boy. Oh, little Poochie kicks by. I like the Poochie kick. It's a return for a 5 or 6 yards by Jack Lovell before he was buried. So here's the deal. 3 minutes to go, right? 3:02. Twice tonight in the second half, the Raiders have fallen behind, but in each case have taken the ensuing kickoff and driven for a score. They've done that twice in the second half tonight. So both these teams on all of their second half, I'm not going to say that. I'm not 100. I was thinking they may have scored on each of their second half possessions, but I can't say that for sure. If I can't say it for sure, don't say it at all. All right, here we go. Good job by that Raider defense. Kyle Moore was the ball carrier, but the Raiders were there to greet him after a pickup of only 3. Football now for 35. 2:35, and the clock continues to run here at Holland Field. Another one of those little quarterback keepers, and we'll have a gain to about the 40-yard line, which will set up a 3rd and 1.
Walsh on the play. In the 3rd and 1.
So everybody bunched in there. Hughes, the quarterback at number 2, keeps it. Goes off left tackle, gets that first down. Clock continuing to run. No, they stop it for the chains. It'll resume, and again, it'll take us under 2 minutes to go. A nail biter tonight. The Raiders looking to put an end to the Maples 6-0 start. 1st and 10 at Birmingham. Seaholm at their own 44-yard line. A pass play, a rare pass play here. And broken up. Nice defensive effort by Terrence James. It's his night. We say a rare pass play for the Maples, and it really is, although they did hit that 37-yard Hail Mary-ish throw on the last play of the first half for a touchdown. But other than that, they've been almost exclusively a ground team tonight. Minute 35 to go. Whistles. Timeout for North Farmington. Their first.
Timeout, North Farmington.
And down below us, we see the marching band forming up on the running track. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, kids. Minute 35. Raiders on top, 24-17. Boy, what a win this would be for Coach Herstein and the guys, right? If they win, it's a 5-game win streak for the Raiders. They got it started in week 3 right here on TV 10. The big crosstown rivalry game against the Farmington Falcons, and the Raiders won it handily. And they haven't lost since then. 4 wins in a row. All right, 2nd down, 10. Little pitch play, and the seam off the left side, and a pickup of about 8 yards. Ball carrier Casey Getz. Dominic Washington on the tackle, 3rd and a couple. Clock goes under a minute 15. 3rd down and 2. Another pass. Caught down there. Carried inside the 30, down near the 20-yard line on the reception by Nathan Walsh. So they pick up that first down and way more than that. We hit a minute to go. Timeout Seaholm.
Timeout Seaholm.
1 minute to go. Well, you see the scoreboard. There's the biggest play, second biggest play of the night for the Maples. You'd like to, but you can't forget that Hail Mary on the last play of the first half. But right there, that wasn't too shabby. 25-yard pickup down to the 21-yard line. A minute to go in the football game, and the Raiders leading by 7. So Seaholm back out onto the field. An exciting situation here on senior night. A minute to play. Raiders by 7. A lot of rush coming. Screen pass underneath is going to work. Look out. Down inside the 5-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal for Seaholm. Boy, just a little. The rush was coming, and the screen pass was the perfect call, and Penn Roberts made that catch, and he goes rumbling. But wait a minute. Do we have? There's a flag. There's a flag. I don't see it down there. Well, here's the. It's against Seaholm. I did not see the signal, but they're walking off 10 yards. That's a hold. So it was a spot foul. They walk it off from that spot back to the 26-yard line. So it's going to be first down still, but it's going to be first down at about, 15. The ball back to the 27. They pitch it. On that left side, what a nice hit across the way. Boy, I'll tell you what, that's not the first of the night for Javon Damari. He just drilled his man out of bounds. Patrick used the quarterback, held on to it. Look at that hit. There you go. All right, 2nd down, 10. Got a Raider down. Just before they were about to start the play, number 11 went down. Just made that big hit, Javon Damari. And he just, he just went down. So, and he seemed to be favoring, he looked like he was favoring his shoulder, right? So, 38 seconds to go. Raiders leading by 7, and they just, boy, oh boy, a near disaster. That beautiful screen pass taken off the boards because of holding. Well, you know what you always say. Maybe the reason the play worked was the hold. Here we go. Pass to the left side. A little contact down there. There's the flag. Yeah, there's the flag. They're going to call pass interference on Justin Cross. That flag laying just inside the 10-yard line. So the line is, it's going to be like, let's find out. Let's find out. 33 seconds to go. Still the Raiders by 7. It's one of those situations, I don't know if they're walking off half the distance to the goal line or if it's a spot foul but anyways, half the distance. The bottom line, 1st and 10. Seaholm at the 10. 33 seconds to go. Seaholm's got a couple of timeouts left. Hughes at quarterback. Hands it off, and the Raiders are able to get there and stop the ball carrier, Alejandro Roth, for a loss of a yard. And another timeout by Seaholm. This comes with 25 seconds to go. Nice suss out by the Raider defense here. You got 2, 8, and 7 on the tackle. That's 2 Blanche, James, number 8, and Justin Cross, number 7, all there. Now another Raider. No, I thought somebody was shaken up. I saw number 10, hunched over a little bit. But what they're doing here, it's a timeout. They're just gathering around and talking things over on the timeout. Cleveland has gone into a 5-3 lead now in the ninth inning. They've scored again. 5-3 Cleveland in the ninth, top of the ninth. Right here, it's all on the line. 23 seconds to go, or is it a 7? It's a 7. 27 seconds to go. 24-17 Raiders. And Hughes brings them to the line, the Seaholm quarterback. Whistle before the snap. Is there a flag? Timeout Raiders. Coach Herstein
North Farmington.
saw the offensive formation and said he'd seen enough. Calls timeout. I'm rubbing my hands together now. Uh-oh. Long drive to right, but it's just foul. Would have been a 3-run dinger for Ramirez. Not looking good for the Tags right now. Trailing by 2 in the ninth. Ramirez missed a 3-run dinger there by about 5 feet. We'll be back at Falcon Field next Friday night, a week from tomorrow. The Falcons will be taking on Lake Orion, the Dragons. Crossover game. Going to be tough. Here we go. Tough here. Again, 27 seconds left. The Raiders hanging on to a 7-point lead. Hughes dropping, pressure, throws towards the end zone, batted around. Oh, it's caught. It got batted around and it got caught down there by Alejandro Roth. Holy cow. Seaholm scores with no time left in the first half. They score with 21 seconds left to go here in regulation time. You see the ball get deflected, and you see Roth just reach up, and it's right there, and he's got it. Just one of those things. You had defenders there. They got their hands on the football, and it still wound up in the hands you don't want it to wind up in. So now the extra point is all important. It is 24-23 Raiders. Point pending. And this guy, we know he can kick. He hit from 40 yards out. That's the reason we're in a situation now where the Maples can tie the score. 21 seconds to go. Boy, it's been a long time since we had overtime. On TV 10. Timeout. Seaholm.
Timeout called by Seaholm.
Well, just a dandy football game tonight. Obviously I keep thinking it's Friday night because we do most of our games on Friday night. Of course, this ain't that. It's a Thursday night. Thursday night, I got my hands jammed in my pockets because you know better, Rich. You could have brought gloves. Could have brought a jacket. I'm new here. So, if you're the Maples, do you go for the win right here? Because it looks like they're going to do just that. So they're going to go for 2, or they're going to go for 2 and the win. 21 seconds left on the clock, and now the Raiders are going to call timeout.
Timeout, North Farmington.
Geez, that's a lot of timeouts. Sorry, I was kind of clicking my teeth there because they put the line score up of the Tigers game, and it's 5-3 Indians in the ninth. Top of the ninth. And if the Tigers can't come back in the bottom of the ninth, Game 5 will be in Cleveland on Saturday. As for the Raiders, they'll play at Adams next Friday night. And depending on this play, they're either going to go into that game with a 5-game win streak, or they will go in as a 4-3 team. Sorry, 4-2 team. Here we go, 2-point conversion. The Raiders jump.
Penalty marker on the play.
Half the distance to the goal.
That penalty will go against the Raiders.
And they put the ball on the 1. Seaholm going for the win. Raiders 24, Maples 23. This play will tell the story. This play should tell us who wins or loses. Hughes, keeping, hit, stuck, second effort, he got in. Or did he? No good, he didn't get in, no good, no signal, no signal. The Raiders stopped him. The Raiders are going to win this football game. How about that? Let's take a look, because they got him. It's Hughes, number 2. Who's diving in there? Is that number 3 for North Farmington? If it is, it's Trey Thomas coming in. Terrence James, number 8, to finish things off. And the Raiders have stopped him. I don't think the clock ran. Well, it was an extra point, Rich. So 21 seconds still remaining on the clock. I don't think Seaholm's out of timeouts. It's taking knee time. The Raiders are going to win this football game. The Raiders are going to go to, they're going to extend the win streak to 5. Way to go, guys. What a nice game tonight. North Farmington, you talk about resiliency, right? And making big plays, and Terrence James made a fistful of them tonight offensively, and a couple of nice defensive stops as well, but none bigger than his tackle on that 2-point conversion. How about that? Raiders are going to win. Well, we'll have an onside kick attempt. Well, they practice it a ton, right? Rare to see it work, but not unheard of. Here we go. Loose ball down there, guys. Loose ball down there. I don't know who's got it. Seaholm does. Seaholm recovers the onside kick.
Onside recovery fumbled by North Farmington.
Trey Thomas got his hand on the football, couldn't corral it. I believe it was Casey Getz, number 20, who fell on the loose football. And from midfield, and with 18 seconds to go, the Maples remain alive. 18 seconds left. 24-23 Raiders. I'm guessing we'll see a long heave here. Thomas steps into his throw. Intercepted. The game's over. Intercepted by the Raiders. Intercepted by Duke Blanche, and that's going to do it. Duke Blanche seals the deal with 6 seconds to go. The Raiders have defeated the Seaholm Maples, or they will have in 6 seconds. Join up at midfield, everybody. We're going to take a knee here and win this football game. Wow, nice win for Coach Herstein. Oh, my goodness. The winning streak will be 5. Meanwhile, final score from Comerica Park, Cleveland 5, Detroit 4. So we're going to go to Cleveland for game 5 there. Here, we're going to take a knee, and we're going to take a W. Attaboy, Terrence James, the man of the night, scored 22 of the Raiders' 24 points as North Farmington comes up with as delicious a win as we've seen in some time. They extend the win streak to 5. They hand the Maples their first loss of the season. So the Raiders improved to 5-3. What? And that after an 0-2 start. And I said 5-3. I'm incorrect. They're 5-2. I'm sorry about that. They've won 5 in a row after losing their first 2, and I'd say a great win for that team tonight in every regard. Been a delight bringing it to you, as is always the case. And on behalf of our TV10 crew, let's name them for you: Michael and Lucy and Kismet, Lawrence, Bella, Sam on his first shoot, CJ on his first shoot, or hers. They had a great game to shoot tonight. They did a great job bringing it to us. Anthony Leeds, Dylan Sharpland, Donald Peters, Jim Sturdy, and Sean McGuckin, all behind the scenes getting it done for us tonight. My name's Rich Kincaid. We had a great ball game here tonight. The Raiders defeat the Maples by a final score of 24-23. Night, night, Jeannie. I love you. And good night from all of us here at TV10. A great win for the Raiders. You see it on the board. And we say good night on senior night. We'll see you next week at Farmington. Bye-bye.